In re Estate of Gardiner, 42p. 3D 120. Can. 2002, is a case in which the Kansas Supreme Court voided the marriage of a man and a trans woman, holding that the latter was considered male under Kansas law, and thus the state's prohibition on same-sex marriage precluded the legal validity of the marriage. Jane L. Ball married Marshall G. Gardiner in Oskaloosa, Jefferson County, Kansas in September 1998. Marshall, who had previously twice served in the Kansas House of Representatives, died in August of the following year, without having left a will. Marshall's son, Joe, challenged the disposition of the $2.5 million estate, arguing that Jane L. was legally male and therefore that the marriage was invalid. The district court agreed with the son. At appeal, the Kansas Court of Appeals reversed the district court, and the Supreme Court reversed the appellate court in part and affirmed the district court. The Supreme Court of the United States denied certiorari on October 7, 2002. The ruling has also been described as desexing transgender people, based on the court's statement that the words sex, marriage, male, and female in everyday understanding do not encompass transsexuals. Quote, because Jane L. was born in Wisconsin, and the laws of that state allowed her to change the sex on her birth certificate. The ruling has been criticized for as violating the full faith and credit clause of the United States Constitution. 12. Although Marshall and Jane L. Gardiner were humanists, the Kansas Supreme Court, all Christian, ruled that as she was incapable of bearing a child, she was not a full woman. 13. As a result of the ruling, the administration of Professor Gardiner's employer, Park University, dismissed her after 9 years of service. She filed a Missouri EEO claim for religious discrimination, and investigator Mary Shepard told her since Gardiner was white, she had not claim. When Gardiner insisted it was a religious claim, Shepard changed the gender in her report to he. 14. Gardiner's U.S. passport, civilian military ID, Wisconsin birth certificate, and other legal forms were disregarded by the Kansas courts, and when Jane L. Gardiner traveled to other theocratic countries and states within the United States, fears arrest at immigration points, using public restrooms, etc. 14. Jane L. Gardiner took her life in 2014, leaving a note saying the Kansas courts and Park University destroyed her professionally and personally. Supreme Court opinion. Appeals Court opinion.